Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
What's going on? Maintain the same angles as the rest of them. I've had these seat clamps for about 10 years. I bought them at Big Lots for about $10, about $5 or $6 for about 8 or 9 of them. And I've held on to them. Beat up, been welding on, warped, but they still work. Put one there, make sure my engine on. Elevate this engine. Something like rock.
Make a chalupa?
A chalupa? You must be hungry.
Chalupa is canoe.
Canoe! Alright. Got it. Four screws, just in case the seat clamps don't hold. 3-inch screws. I don't take it all the way, because I don't need all of it. Put one down here. Make sure it's kind of level. Not building a Piana, but I'm not building a outhouse either.
Woo-wee.
Don't get in a hurry and keep your hands out of the way so you can't stab yourself. Oh, you know about that stabbing yourself with a drill, huh? That dull point hurts. Especially when it draws blood and takes off skin. Oh, I love that. That's my favorite part. Wakes you up, all good. Especially when you come to work early in the morning. Yeah, you know about that stabbing yourself. That's a great feeling. I love it. Wakes you up, keeps you going. Alright, so far, that works out pretty good. Now, the thing I've discovered about this is once I set it free, because of the wood being warping and everything. Alright, I'm gonna go there, there. It's taking me quite a few beans to get this right. So what I have discovered,
How many inches?
4 inches, they had space about 3 to 4 inches. Okay, get the first one, get nice and level. After that, I don't worry about it. Cause it's been a work in progress as far as getting it because of the way the wood warps and not warps.
Okay.
Okay. There.
Okay, go.
Huh?
There you go.
Ah!
Ah.
You use me. Just take my money and leave. You have a good day, Milo. Stay in touch. I'll call you when I need more. Yeah. One of the small problems that we know of is it gets to be hard doing this by yourself. You can't afford to have somebody here all the time, so one people job, you got to do one person. Two people job, no choice but to hire people. And I got to tell my mother, you get what you pay for sometimes. Good work ain't cheap, cheap work ain't good. And sometimes good work's not, bad work ain't cheap either. So, I worked with Miles for about a year, so he's working money. At least half the time anyways. When he actually works. You know? But keep the plums together. Now, speed up the process of skipping. I have it marked out. We did that in the earlier. When we marked out where we put our screws. Did that earlier. Like so. Now, I've noticed when I suck it up too much, you can pop it up like that and have a little hump. I gotta beat it down with a hammer. Because when I go to put the finished plywood on, that I'm paying a lot of money for, I don't want little humps. And okay, got any questions, Mr. Dallas?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Now screws whatever I come up with. Great. Wood screws are the ones that are really close. Really close. I can see that. But I really don't care as long as it stays. Okay. Now, this is an impact. Alright, that's why it sounds like the guy when he changes your tires. That's what he uses. Drills. I moved to a company that uses these. I like these. Unlike a drill. A drill wants to keep spinning. So if I have a small problem, if I get tilted wrong or it starts sucking up, drill wants to spin, strips the screw, and strips my tip. And I gotta get the tip. You know? And these little things, they kind of avoid that. Really good. I love them. Ever since I started using this, I'll pay the money to buy it. Now that I got that side, it's secure here. Looks like it's pretty close in the right angle. What I've discovered is when I release everything, because of the way the wood is, being part this, part that, being warped this way, warped that way, it will change the angle. What I'm hoping for is when I stick it into one side into the other side, when we take and draw it in and attach them all, when we release it, they all straighten out, and I've noticed they all stay the same plane. They stay nice and neat. Which will do that. Okay? Now, taking out my screws, like this. Okay. One thing, everybody that builds, does hobbies, whatever, keep everything in the same place. That way we're not constantly looking like a bad mechanic. They spend all their time trying to find their tools. Left one here, left one there. They don't have any particular rhythm. Sometimes it takes a while to develop rhythm. You develop rhythm and master in any kind of production, you speed things up. And it's taking me about 8 beams. Well, actually, there's 15 above our head right now. And it took me about 8 beams to come close to getting some sort of rhythm. I missed my hook. The ones I had before were Makedas. They had a little hook. I just kept it there like a gunslinger. Worked out great. Now, before I do anything else, this side needs to be locked. Alright, that one's staying flush. Woo! Almost got me there. Almost got me. That's what I like about these, is unlike a drill you have to maintain constant pressure or else it'll strip. This won't do that. This, you don't have to maintain that constant pressure. It will just go da 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 da, and it's in there. Now, one thing on our other previous shows, on our previous episodes, I gave him safety tips on screws. Okay, these little coarse thread screws, when you hold them, you don't hold it right there when you press that button. You place it, put your hand back in the back, because them coarse threads will cut you. They will cut you. They will have little tiny pieces of microscopic metal that will bury into your hand, and you know it. So whenever you're putting the screw in, you want to try to always hold the tip. Hold it back here, because them threads will cut. It will put metal in your hands. I forget about that, and then I wind up, oh, I got metal in my hands. I'm making it tweezers. Ooh, like a little girl. That's okay. Now, right here, she's a little down. Okay? I know it's not taking its antidepressants, so it's a little down. What I do is I drive down a little bit like that. You might get me a hammer, a little pressure, and I'm flushing it. What are you doing? I'm working, and you over there like Humpty Dumpty on a wall? Are you comfortable?
Yep.
You need a cigarette? There?
Nope.
No? Okay. Remember that good work ain't cheap, cheap work ain't good? What you get when you hire somebody for free? Anyways, I just do like that, flush, and like that. Come up here, another one in, and flush here. Hopefully when I pull this up, I can just screw it off here. Yes, I know. Should put it up here, but what happens is I get in a hurry, I forget it, knock them off on the floor, I start yelling, I want to fire myself for doing a bad job, then I get mad, and I find that to be a good excuse to go in the house and watch TV and play video games. Why? Because I don't want to be doing this. I figured I'd be rich by now and pay somebody else to do it, like Bob Vila. Okay, but I ain't rich, so here I am today. Go to work 9 hours a day, come back here, eat popcorn. That worked out good. And I'm out here. Sweat, dirty, mud, concrete dust, it don't matter. Because it's like anything else in life. get ahead, I gotta come home and go back to work. I don't want to do that. But I don't have much choice. It's up to me. I'd like to believe I was Hugh Hefner and can just come home to Playboy bunnies, in a beautiful mansion. But I can't. I don't have that option today. Okay, that's just a little down. I think I can live with that. Probably not. Probably wake up in the middle of the night going, oh, I need to fix that. I can live with that. Because I maintain closeness on this. Because when I put my plywood down here, as long as I don't have any major lumps, major things, I'll be alright. Now, here. This ain't too shabby. Push in a little bit, push in a little bit. Happy. I got one or two here. Ran a little bit there, ran a little bit there. Now for our final process. Before I get carried away. I didn't want to take all the time it took to measure. I just let it hang over about an inch when I cut the add-ons. We did that earlier. We discussed this. I just do it like that. Grab my sawzall. Blade I found on the floor. At work. Sawzall I bought off a crackhead for $10. And it's not a good one. It's a cheap ride. Probably stole it, but it's a Ryobi, so whoever lost it lost about $20. They didn't lose anything aboard it. Y'all don't have the money to go out and spend $200 on one of these. Still about $60, $70 in a pawn shop. Okay, chop that end off. Get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. I'm going to start, instead of doing this, I'm going to start on this side because I didn't finish it all the way through. And I need to push it in a little bit here and there. Okay. I got my marks. Make sure it's nice and stable so it don't rock too much. And this is where the speed process comes in. Alright? Now, when I sink these, okay, you listen real careful, you can hear the difference. One tap. I got a friend of mine, he can hold these things, flip them around, have them in his hand in a heartbeat. Now the secret is this. See? I can lift up the whole material without the screw coming out. And there's a reason for it. That way I don't hurt myself because I put it in because I didn't put them in hard enough. Okay? That. Okay, this side's all nice and good. This side I need to finish out, which we'll finish it out. Okay. Okay, take a little time to get where you can put a few screws in your hand, get them all nice and easy. Kind of like when you're shooting. Now, getting the straightness is a very key thing. Because I don't want to, I got 23 of these to make. And I don't want to be spending all my time on my mess ups. Okay? I tried the little pouch thing. When I put the pouch on, put them in there. 9 times out of 10, I forget about it. I start going back to the original screws. And And I wind up sticking myself and all this. For a box of these screws ran about $60 for about 25, 30 pounds. It's unavoidable, but it's worth the money because, you know, the little boxes cost a fortune in the big picture. I buy a box here, I buy a box, you know, this week and then next week and so forth. Now, here's the key thing. A lot of things in life, you ready? A lot of this stuff is like playing pool, okay? Get in like this, you bind yourself to what you just, when you get in like this, you bind yourself up, and it slows you down. You want to be out here like this, nice and open. The control is not in this hand, it's in this hand like playing pool. What I do is I put one hand here, kind of like shooting billiards, hold it like this, that way my hand's out of the way and I don't stab myself. Now watch. You ready? Ready?
Yep.
Just like playing pool. I got my hand down here. Here's my little control there. Make sure I stab myself. One there that's flush, like that. There's that little pump I talked about. Treat it like it owed me money. Oh my God! Oh, help me, help me! Oh, sorry. We're still filming. All right, now sticking out here. I don't have the strength there. Grab me one screw in this wood up top. Lightly put it in there, like so. I take my little hammer, stick it right here, push it, it flushed out 5 of them. Now I'm not up in here like that, all bound up. I got nice. Set it down on top, lock. Boom. 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 Like that. Oh, you make it look easy. Yeah, no. You know what? I already built 15 bags. I must be getting a little bit better. Oh well. And the key thing is, it didn't take me a case of beer to get it right, eh? Oh, you shouldn't be talking about that. Well, one old boy, me and this other guy, we put in a floor. It was an 80-foot by 15-foot trailer. We ripped it all out, put insulation, and laid it all out. Next door neighbor, he was redoing his modular home. It was a trailer house. But he come in, and he goes, wow, man, how long did it take you to do this? Because we had the whole thing decked. In 4 days, 2 of us. That was insulation, the plastic, all of it. Decked, screwed every foot. And he looked at me and goes, man, my trailer's like 50 foot. Ours was 80 by 15. His was 50 foot by 12. Just a little bit smaller than this one. And he goes, well, it took 4 of us 5 days to do it. And I looked at it, I said, yeah, but how many cases of beer? He looked at me, oh, what talk about? He went home, you know, and he come back, I still can't believe it. How many cases of beer did you say? I don't want to talk about it. He turned out and walked off, you know? And he wondered why he ran out of money and they had to tear his trailer down because he didn't have it fixed. Because he had more aluminum laying on the ground in beer cans than he had aluminum on the side of his trailer. project. We can't be playing Saturday night. Now, here's another. That's how it goes. This side we already sank it down here. It's all flush. You know it is. Up there. Kind of like playing golf without the golf. Set it there. Like so. Try to get it 3 hits. Nice and solid. You know what I'm saying? I can pick it up and pull it. Because if it wasn't, it'd be loose. How you doing, Dallas?
Good.
All right. Now, I go to pawn shops. I try to make deals on them. I put them on layaways. I go to Harbor Freight and Tool, which is big lots. There's a place called Free Tool. I don't know if your city has it, but it takes new and old and reconditioned tools. We can bring in kind of like a pawn shop. They specialize in tools, and you know, so most of my expensive tools I've had to fix. You know, I got a $300 leaf blower. Had a cable, picked it up for 30 bucks. I had to figure out how to rig it up. I turned it on. It's on, baby. And I didn't have the money to replace the cable. I just wired it back. Turned it on at full speed. Okay, got them. That. There I go again. Didn't put it where I had it. There we go. Just like sheep. Take it. Sometimes I like, you know, sometimes I like to count. I'm one of the machines in the factory. Yeah, that one don't look like it. There's over 200 screws in this box. Don't look like it. It's about that. But then again, I can't count too good. If I could count too good, I probably wouldn't be doing manual labor for a living. Just can't do it. Now, just to be on the safe side,